Check it. I is now off to meet the husband and wife team that ran the Environmental Protection Agency. Then be called Christine and Todd Whitman. Both! Let's talk about solar energy. Ain't you worried that if we use a lot of this solar energy, that we will use the sun up?
No, the sun's burning anyway. I mean, and we're not, what we're doing is taking what's already coming down and putting it to good use.
But Mia, there's some countries like in Alaska where there's already run out of sun and there's like darkness for like months of a year.
Well, that's because of the rotation of the Earth. It's not because the sun is running out. It's because the relationship of the sun and the Earth to one another.
Why is water getting dirty?
If you change the oil of your motorcycle or your car in the driveway and you just dump it there, it gets washed down in a rain, it gets into the water table, it gets into the water, it dirties the water.
Ain't the main reason why the water is dirty though that a lot of fishers does their toilet inside the water?
Well, fish do it. The animals get, if you let cows and pigs and sheep go into the streams, then they're dirtying the water.
So why don't you tell the fish, whatever, don't know how you tell them, but make sure they ain't doing their plop in the water?
But I really think it's more us than they.
So what about whales? Don't they make massive pollutions in the water?
Again, they're not, when you consider the amount of water there is in the ocean and the seas, and you consider the number of whales, they're not the problem.
But you've seen the
they're
size.
Big. Oh yeah,
they must do massive
they're big.
ones in there.
They've got to be massive.
What is Earth First?
Earth First is, it's really an idea of putting the earth before yourself.
You know that me and the West Staines Massive did a protest against McDonald's in Staines.
Nice. McDonald's definitely deserves it. The consumption of meat is definitely adding to the world's starvation problem.
Oh, no, we weren't against that. We was against, they started charging for their ketchup like 8 pence for like a little bit of ketchup.
Right, taxing people every chance they get.
So we was like, protesting, saying ketchup should be free and there shouldn't be like a limit to how many ketchups you can have.
There's lots of good reasons to protest McDonald's. I mean, they're definitely using a lot of pesticides. They're definitely using a lot of chemicals. You know, the slaughter of cattle. You know, mass slaughter of cattle is
the ketchup thing, though.
Right, that's a big thing too.
So, what is things like this tree used for?
Mainly luxury items, as we'd say. You'd see like a lot of redwood hot tubs, a lot of redwood decks.
Is you telling me that this tree wouldn't prefer to be a hot tub with a couple of flower honeys in, but then having, you know, you in?
Our good friend.
Safe respect.
Whisper.
So, what's your name again?
My name's Whisper.
What?
Whisper.
Why is that? Does he like whispering? Get it? Because his name, Whisper. All you lot out there, and I was speaking for me and my friends here, saying that go out there, publicise this thing, talk to your friends, make something that makes a difference, burn a car, whatever, mash people up, but let them know that you was doing it for this cause, so then we can get publicity for it, innit?
Stay non-violent.
But
we don't do property destruction.
But wouldn't it be more better for your cause?
No.
People are smashing things up anyway to say, I was doing this for the tree people.
No.
Wouldn't it be good if it weren't just smelly hippies who was doing it, but it was also like
if it was everybody
people
doing it, then they'd find a way to demonize the regular people.
But if them come at you with axes, you come at them with guns. They ain't gonna come back,
They'll come back with guns.
Right.
Well, you get Uzis, man. No one's gonna take
then
like
they'll get
9mm Glock, man.
They'll get AK-47s.
Well, you get a bomb.
If we get bombs, they'll get bigger bombs.
Well, you nuke them, whatever.
Oh, we nuke them, then the trees get blown up.
And then whatever, forget about them. At least you've won. Does you want to just give a final message to the camera?
Sure. Rise up and rebel, with non-violence.
So what's your message to the camera? It's not about non-violence as well, is it?
I would say it has to be. I encourage you to rise up, do whatever you can to make the earth a better place.
Whatever you can. violent or non-violent?
No, I did not say that.
Yo, well...
I can't advocate violence.
Yo, but man, if I start advocating non-violence, come back to the street, man, you know, well, people be, yo, you was a non-violent guy, yo.
That's the part of the power structures that we're working on chiseling away at, with our actions, with our words, with our thoughts, with our songs.
What songs has you got?
Gentle warrior, with a heart like gold and a rainbow in your eye, brave companion. That's just the first part of it. It's called Gentle Warrior.
No offense, but that song, in my opinion, is a bit crap.
Each has their own opinion.